Okay, you guys? Everybody's looking for something new and different to do, so this is going to be what we're calling like a teardrop or a swag. So instead of the traditional wreath, here's something that's going to give somebody something new, something different to do. Take the 9-foot garland, just straighten it out. You want to fold it in half. And when I fold it in half, we're just going to take and I'm going to twist to hold each side together. Okay, just randomly, just going down through there and holding each side together.
Lord, you know what I've been doing?
What?
I've been cutting that 9-foot in half and making 2.
Oh, yeah.
And I didn't, it was hard to work with because I never got that many garland pieces.
Well, you know, if you cut them in half, and I think that's a great idea, cut them in half,
No,
it's going to make it
like that.
Well, this right here is just going to give you a little, it's going to make a bigger piece. If you do it in half, it's a good thing to do. If you're wanting to make something a little bit smaller, like just say, the other day we done one for a church, and they hung it on their lights. They had 2 long doors, you know, and so those longer pieces, you know, just sort of hang on there. So you could cut a 9-foot piece and just do something on there. Okay, here we've got it in half. All right, I'm going to take it, and I'm going to leave me a tail on here, okay? And I'm just going to take this and wire it together about so far down to give me a good circle here. All right, and then I'm going to just straighten it out. Y'all see what I've done? Everybody see that? Okay. All right. This right here is one of our new Christmas patterns, but it's also good for fall. It's really, really pretty. I think it's going to be absolutely. We've used it at one of our shows we've done. Beautiful for Christmas, but it's a good fall piece too. Okay. Just roll it off, and I'm going to start at the bottom, and I'm going to go up. And I may not go every prong that I have. I may just skip ever so often, and may come back and fill in with them afterwards. Okay. Do I need to stop and hold it up for anybody? Good.
Find if you use the Saxonini at all, it's very versatile. You can cut it, you don't have to worry about anything raveling either. And what I'm going to do for her is cut this in half, so she'll have 10-inch wide Saxon. How much you need more? Good bit.
Yeah. Okay, that's what I've got so far, okay? Now I'm going to go back through with some of this Saxon that Robin's cutting for me. Still have some left too.
So she cut the Saxon right in half.
Mm-hmm. See, so now we've got like ribbon form in the Saxon. Okay.
And if you'll notice some of those arrangements that are in the Christmas room in there, I took and I even cut some even narrower. So you can cut any width that you need for whatever project you're doing. You're going to need this other side of it.
Probably. Y'all, this is good for funeral work, fall, Christmas. I mean, your possibilities are endless with this Saxon right here.
this is a good all year product, every occasion. I mean, that's for good.
Yeah, that's good. That's good.
Through this now.
Y'all, the netting's very forgiving, so you don't have to be so perfect with it. Okay, see? Okay.
You see? You can see, Vicky.
Okay. I've got some ribbon that I'm gonna use also, but I'm gonna wait and put it in at the last. We'll take these sunflowers here. I'll put one or don't want to put two.
Two.
Okay. Remember Robin said zip ties are our friend, so we use lots of zip ties around here. She's something very stationary. That holds that together. Okay, now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna place this in here and sort of put it toward the side of it, but I'm gonna make sure I work these long sticks in here. Now you don't have to use these sticks. I use them sometimes because it just gives it a little something different, makes it really big and pretty. But these will pop off, okay? So you could actually use the sunflower by itself. But I sort of like the sticks. I want something big, like a big statement, so.
It makes it a little more stationary.
Yeah, it does. It holds it. Who said that?
Me.
Yeah, it makes it a little more stable.
I'm gonna make you floral pot and commentator.
Okay.
That's good. We need that.
We need that every now and then. Okay, all I'm gonna do is I'm gonna lay this in here, and I'm gonna take my prongs that from my garland, okay, and I'm just gonna wrap it around the stem of this to hold it in there. You're not gluing anything. You're not having. That's what's so good about these work wreaths and work garlands. It gives you something to attach to that you're not having to constantly glue or you know, work with a hot glue gun or a glue pen. All right, and the bottom part of it, I'm going to do the exact same way. I'm just making sure I get it in there really good, okay? All right. Now I'm going to take some of these feathers right here. I don't know if y'all saw these. These are like $1.70 for this bundle right here. These have been wonderful. Christmas, fall, everything. So I'm going to take a couple of these. I think I'm going to do them like this right here, okay? Maybe take some of these feathers right here. This is in with our Christmas room. Y'all, and we've really seen that a lot of people are buying stuff for fall. This Fred. Okay. Who said less was more, right? Okay, all I'm doing is laying it in there again, you guys. I could have zip tied that together, but I'm just laying it in there and taking my prongs and tightening it real, real tight, okay? And all I'm doing is taking my feathers and rolling them, putting them where I want them, okay? Now I'm going to take some of this ribbon right here, and I'm going to go through and add it. Make me a little bow. Need a little pop of orange in here.
Does anybody have their windows down?
Excuse me?
Does anyone have their windows down outside? It's
There's
starting to
a
rain.
Lincoln SUV out there. The windows are down just a little bit. It's starting to rain outside.
We'll get them up for you if you want us to. Just let us know.
Did you say what?
There's a Lincoln SUV. Okay. I hated to interrupt y'all, but I didn't want y'all to have wet car seats.
South side. That's a long way. Doing chicken and doing body.
Feathers you use.
Uh-huh.
If you got like a wood pick and you pull it from the stem up, the bottom of the feather up, it'll make them more curly.
Okay.
More
Yeah.
curlier look.
And y'all, I'm just going sporadically through here and putting this ribbon in just to give a punch of orange in it. I'm just going to make a couple of little loops here to put in the center of where this flower is.
We love zip ties. I do too. Much easier than florist wire.
It is. We'd be here all day if we had to use that, wouldn't we?
Robin, you ever used a picking machine? Yes, ma'am. Oh, yes.
I've got my bow too big, I think.
Level with them, honey.
With what? Okay.
That's your fall swag.
Hey,
And
we
do
had
keep
stuff
it-
left of everything, okay?
Do keep in mind that this is one of our Christmas patterns.
Yeah.
And we've got probably 3 or 4 different patterns that you can carry through to Christmas. If you want to use for fall, you can also carry it through to Christmas if you have some left.